Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. And today we get another team game. And today we're playing with Nocturne, as you can see, who is kind of disconnected for the first few seconds. But he will come into the game well before the actual fighting starts. And he's starting off as the jungler. Well, you could have already seen that from the smite, obviously. But yeah, starting off with cloth armor. We protected his blue for a bit, but nobody was coming, and his raids, because, well, with some team compositions you can have raid steals as well. Raid steals are pretty easy, especially just the blue one, because then, yeah, well, you just attack the raids, or you just walk to the raids and smite the blue one. And that's basically good enough to damage the jungle pattern of some of the junglers. Especially the ones that don't start at blue. But Nocturne is starting at blue, so even if his blue raid got stolen, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Smiting a little bit too early here. It's not well, it's not really bad, but yeah, it's something you need to learn. And yeah, I guess Nocturne, although he is Fiend is a pretty good jungler, he still has some things to work out, and I guess that's one of them. So going blue into wolves, into raids. I don't know if he's going to do red immediately. He still has plenty of healing and such. And we are supposed to be on Skype at this moment, but I'm not actually sure why he's typing here. And yeah, going for a level 2 in Dustbringer. Dustbringer seems to be the #1 skill for jungling. To be honest, I have no idea. And yeah, I'm getting owned here by a mistake I made. I let Alistar walk past me because I didn't have boots. And basically they could kill me because of that. But yeah, that is just the way it is. To be honest, I have no idea how the rest of the game will go. I just remembered this one because it was a huge mistake. And yeah, those kind of mistakes, they stick with you and you learn from them. But yeah, I guess I cannot afford boots first on Sona anyway. But I could go for one of the one level in I forgot what it's called. Oh well, I don't know what it's called. The E skill, the hymn of something that gives you movement speed. So Nocturne walking into a trap here, but yeah, he's just going to at least fake that he's going away. And yeah, I don't even know if they noticed that, because they are still pretty forward in this lane. And if they actually noticed that, I guess they would retreat a little bit. So just going to wolves instead, because, well, the gank didn't actually pan out. But there wasn't too much room anyway for ganking, because the lane really is still in the middle. And yeah, I've seen some games, and I've played some games with Graves recently, and Graves seem to be really overpowered, so I think it's a good thing they are nerfing him this patch or next patch. I don't actually know. So actually getting into a little bit of a scuffle with the enemy jungler, and I thought Rammus used his flash there, but that can't be true. I mean, that would be completely ridiculous. So Rammus is still in here, and he's now getting killed, because, well, this was just stupid. He knew that Nocturne was close, he knew he could be spotted because he was here. And instead of just moving here, back into his jungle, he decides to go here. Yeah, I don't know why. So mid is missing, bottom is missing, and Nocturne is going back to his raids. Which is good. Going back to your jungle after a gank like this is way better than, well, basically moving up to another gank right away. Although bottom lane could probably use some help at some point. Because Caitlyn with Alistar is really strong. Because Caitlyn, all she needs is a little bit of time, and then she does a ton of damage. So we have real Nequim here playing Garen against Cannon, and Cannon is a great harasser. But yeah, well, Garen has his innate ability, which is some kind of life regen, which is awesome for laning. Later in the game, it is of course still useful, but it's not nearly as useful as early game, because early game, the life gain you get from that. Oh, they have a ward here, definitely. Yeah, exactly. But the life gain you get from that is really significant, because you can only get a rest, and yeah, if you don't get rest too much, then you can still heal it up. And I guess, yeah, Garen got a rest too much there, and actually got killed. So I have no idea who should win between Cannon and Garen. I would say that Cannon should win. But yeah, as I said, I'm not actually sure. Because Cannon, yeah, he has the range, he can farm better than Garen, but Garen has the life regen. And Cannon does not. Unless, well, he gets some items to compensate for that. But apparently he's going for Doran's Shield, which has mana, health regen, and then going into Sorcerer's Boots immediately. So I'm not going for any AP yet, but instead going for the level 2 boots immediately, which we don't see a lot. Doesn't mean that it's wrong, it just means that it's not very common. And Zilean dodging the Q and happily farming on. Is he packing Clarity? Yes, he is. So I don't know why, but yeah, he is using Clarity when he still has healing potion, mana potions, and yeah, okay. So I have no idea what happened anymore in the bottom lane here, but we apparently got a rest out of the lane, and now Nocturne is coming up to just hold off the minions. And yeah, Nocturne just no trouble at all picking off these minions, and is going into to gank now, I'm guessing. So he did run into a trap, but he didn't get revealed because he had the shield on. Don't know why he didn't go in for the kill here. I don't know if this guy was back yet, so the Graves. That's okay. Yeah, going for the double golems, and now onwards to red buff. Yeah, red buff could go to himself. In this case, it is probably the best idea, because we are not really having any trouble in the bottom lane, and he can definitely use it to gank, because it is a really useful tool for ganking, and hopefully he can utilize that now. But the lane is still in the middle, and therefore it is really hard to gank. This lane, however, is well, the lane is not pushed, but the enemy is completely on the wrong side. And wow, yeah, running into the jungler there and not actually getting snared by Morgana because of the shield, and just walking out of that. So also preventing the gank on Zillion in the meantime, because Zillion was, or the Rammus was actually just about to do that before Nocturne ran into him. So unfortunately we didn't have all of the replay systems running here because, well, the jungler is a nice addition, but yeah, the I would like to see a mid lane as well for once. So, but yeah, the jungler did pretty well, and I'm not really sure what the jungle patterns are. And I know that starting as blue is really good for Nocturne. It is way better than getting starting with wolves and then into raids, double golems, then go back, and then the way that it used to be done. So he's apparently trying to put a ward here, but there we go. Oh, just running in, and yeah, not getting anything here. But are they still going to get a kill? Yes, they are. And Nocturne is really getting low. Yeah, exactly in time to get out. So he gets a kill on, or rather the team gets a kill on Alistar. Don't know who took it. Seems Graves took it. So now with 3 versus 1 we are just going to push the lane and attempt to kill this turret. Or at least do a lot of damage onto it. And well, this is one of the reasons, or one of the things you should do once you get a kill. You should push something. Oh wow, getting a gank there, but actually killing the jungler. Wow. Even though the jungler, especially Rammus, oh by the way, we're doing Dragon now. Also one of the advantages of getting a kill, because as long as Rammus is still out, yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. Because we can see the mid lane, we can see the top lane, and then it's just 3 versus 1 in the bottom. Or well, 3 versus 1 at Dragon if the Caitlyn decided to show up. By now Alistar is back, obviously. And yeah, we already did Dragon, so it's no problem. So that was the first Dragon at about 14 minutes in, which is kind of late. I really want to get earlier Dragons, like 7 minutes or something like that, or at least attempt them, because having the earlier Dragons means that you have a lot more gold, especially as the support, and since I play support I know how important the Dragon is to me, and not to the rest of the team. I mean, for the rest of the team the 190 gold is not really that big a deal. It is good to have, but if we don't have it, it is still fine. But for me, 190 gold is a huge deal, because it speeds up the gold items that I need to get to well, to do my thing. I mean, I have to have 3 gold items. I currently have 1, and yeah, that is really the most important thing as a support. Not sure what the range is. He's still out of range, and yeah, she's staying out of range, it seems. So yeah, he could definitely try to get closer, or he could have, but now they place a ward there, so it's not going to happen. But Caitlyn was definitely very low there. And yeah, they probably know he's there, because they just placed a ward there. Anyway, getting on to the middle lane here. And there is a ward in this bush. Yeah, not or actually running away, even though he had the shield on. And a nice flash there over the wall. And a second nice flash actually. Saving both of them. That's nicely done. And getting out of the Morgana ultimate is really hard to do. But if you can do it, then you should really do it, because otherwise you're just going to get killed. Because it takes a long time, the stun, and especially if you have Rammus there who has 2 stuns of his own. Well, that was way too early, dude. The ultimate is really seconds too early, and therefore he gets killed. That was a complete mistake by Zilean. So Busujima, pay attention, dude. Now you really want to ult people just like 2 seconds before they die, or a second before they die. Because this was really way too early. He was half health, and yeah, that was just way too early. So Garen apparently winning the game again, winning the lane versus Cannon. Good job. As I said, no idea how that works, this matchup. But yeah, I do know that Morgana is really hard to hold off with any champion. Because she has cheap spells, she has good spells, and she pretty much can do whatever she wants. And yeah, we see Morgana with the black shield having no trouble at all holding off Nocturne. Keep forgetting the names. That is so annoying. And he is just going back to his jungle, because the jungle is where he should get his experience and his gold from. And once again I get caught here, so I am not going to survive this, I'm assuming. Oh wow, I actually did survive that. Yeah, Garen just pushing, and this guy just pushing. All turrets relatively pushed, or lanes. And I think, yeah, I think she's going back here. Oh, she did see the Nocturne, and Nocturne may actually, yeah, get double kill here, but he only gets 1, which is fine. It is the safe way to go. He is low on mana. He has no cooldowns available. So it's probably better to go for the minions, because that is sure gold. You don't have to risk anything to get that gold. And yeah, this I think a better idea to go for that than to go for anything else. To go for the kill in this case, because Alistar is 0-4? No, 0-2 at this moment. As I said, I don't know which game this is anymore. I know some parts of it, but I have no idea what happens when. So even though I played it, I know only very limited amount of it. So Dragon is up again. It's not warded, so Rammus might actually be doing it at this moment. Alright, this might have been the time, yeah. I think we played this one really late, and I couldn't talk on Skype anymore, because I had to be quiet here. And then I decided to start the game anyway, so everyone is on Skype except for me. I'm just listening in, so I cannot actually talk. And Zilean getting a new blue buff. Oh my god. Yeah, this sucks. You really just have to press S. If you press S, then you don't attack anymore and you don't move anymore. So the golem will just keep healing you. and are hitting you, I'm sorry, and the other guy can just finish it off, because if you press S you won't attack anymore, and assuming that you don't have some something like what's the cape called? Sunfire Cape or Thorn Mail, then the one you want to get the blue buff actually always gets the blue buff. Yeah, that is a shame. She can just use the black shield to get out of that. It may have been better to get the slow from Zillion right away, so that she was slowed and then just hopefully have her use her black shield, because she might think that something else is coming. Oh, Caitlyn is actually going to escape this. Yeah, she's going to escape through here. Zillion is not coming. Oh, Zillion has his own trouble. And he actually dies with his ultimate up. Finally getting the kill there. And Garen is coming in to help. And together they may... oh, they draw the flash. That's good too. That's good. Good enough. But Zillion dying with his ultimate on, I mean his ultimate's still available, and that is definitely not the way it should be done. But yeah, we are going to push this turret because they have Caitlyn missing. Oh, we're not pushing this turret. Okay, I was assuming since they kinda lost their main damage source, and this guy already used his ultimate to kill Zillion, that it might be a good idea to just push the lane. Yeah, the turret gets destroyed. Where's Nocturne? Oh, there he is. And going for Dragon. So meantime, Garen is still pushing this lane. He might as well just come to bottom and or to mid lane and get some damage done there. But he decides to do the hotshot approach, which is just farm all game until you're so farmed that you cannot really die anymore, and then basically join the fights and win for your team. Oh. Completely forgot I was following a Nocturne because he was jungling. And yeah, of course he's not going to stay in the jungle. Rampage. Oh, actually killing... wow. Actually killing the Rammus there. Even though he's 1 versus 2. But yeah, that's what I mean by just farming until you cannot die anymore. In a 1v2 situation, he apparently still had the upper hand. Rampage. And yeah, we are going to pick up 2 kills here, I'm assuming. Wow, actually saving Nocturne. Well, Nocturne wouldn't have died because he had his shield on. Nicely done. And we are going for Dragon because, well, as you can see, 2 are dead, 2 just resurrected, and well, they're not anywhere near us, and Morgana is just farming. So Morgana must have a really high minion count, 176. It's not actually that high. It's about equal to these 2 guys, so don't know why she's just farming all game and then apparently still not getting the last hits. So Nocturne once again getting the red buff. The red buff has a slow and some damage, and both of which are very nice for ganks. Yeah, at this point I realized that Alistar is 0-4 while I am only 0-2. Hence the remark, because I was thinking he was doing a lot better than I was, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently he was getting killed quite a lot. Yeah, most Alistars think they are invulnerable because that's what it used to be. Alistar used to be completely invulnerable, and nowadays he really isn't anymore. And obviously once you say that, you're not doing too badly. You get killed, but that's the way it always is. And yeah, not actually sure what's going to happen here. But it seems that all of the enemies have gone away. They just ran off. And Pajama Robot is just going to heal up. That's our Graves, by the way. And Zillion, of course, escaping this and having no trouble at all. I guess Ram has just noticed that Dragon was gone for like the third time. Or second, I don't even know. It's the second, probably. So we're chasing after this, well, this pair of summoners. And yeah, unfortunately, my ultimate not hitting the what's her name, Morgana, and Morgana just walking out of that, and that is a shame because Morgana is really a high-priced target here, and we do lose bottom turrets, but that's okay because we couldn't really defend and attack at the same time, and yeah, real Nequan still farming it up, because that's what he does. He's getting a load of money here. I mean, he must be so farmed by now, and he does have quite some kills as well. So yeah, this Alistar was a lot better than the one in the game before this one. So 3 versus 1. And is he still going to get out of this? He just walks away. No problem. So, sorry about that. Yeah, real life cold. That happens as well, every now and then. So Morgana getting her ultimate off, but not actually hitting anything. And then, yeah, this ultimate, yeah, it should have just hit the Nocturne, because then he would have resurrected and he would have been full health again. But it's such instinct to just block the shot. And yeah, so now he has to go and heal, and yeah, that kinda sucked. So probably healing up on some minions, because, well, he has some a nice lifesteal with the Wriggles Lantern, as well as his, I think this is, yeah, 25 per hit. So that's a huge amount. Well, that's only once every 4 attacks or something like that. Or every 10 seconds, okay. So anyway, getting some nice lifesteal from that. Doesn't actually have to go back home, but still. Would have been so much easier to just... yeah, to just heal up because of the Zillion ultimate. Does this actually work, by the way? No, it does not. The new replay system is coming, and I read the guide on how to use it, kind of the features that were in it. And one of the features is that if you click one of the champions, you would actually teleport to that champion. And if you double click them, the camera would lock on them. But yeah, this one doesn't do that. It's not as fancy as the other one. The other one obviously will be better because it is made by Riot, and Riot made the game, so they know exactly where to find which variable, where to find everything in well, in the game, in the output. So I'm getting killed here pretty handily, and yeah, then Zilean gets killed once again with his ultimate still up. And Graves is just going to try to hold this off, try to do some damage, and then Garen runs in. But yeah, Garen against 4. Oh wow, he actually gets the gets a kill with Oracle's elixir. So that is like 700 gold right there. 400 for the Oracle's elixir and 300 for the kill. It's a little bit less because Alistar is 0.6, so he's probably only worth like 100 gold now. Maybe less. Probably less, because the minimum amount of gold after that's after 8 kills, I think. Yeah, it's 8 or more kills. Is 20 gold. So when you kill someone, you would that is 0 and 7. No, 0 and 8, so it's 9 or more kills. If you kill someone who's 0 and 8, then you get 20 gold, and you get 6 gold for the assist or something like that. Something ridiculously low. So it's better to kill one of the minions than to kill the champion. For gold, that is. I mean, you still have the pushing power and such awesome things. Wow, almost getting the kill there. Wow, how did he get that kill then? Oh, red buff. Nicely done. So if you're wondering, the ultimate, I just remembered the ultimate he just used. Yeah, they just ran out of sight range when he used it, so he couldn't actually teleport in or fly in or whatever it's called. And there we go, Alistar dying once again. Alistar, as I said, not really worth anything. And finally a Zilean ultimate that worked the way it should. And yeah, blocking the shot once again is almost impossible to land that shot as Caitlyn when you are in a team fight. And is Caitlyn actually going to die here? Because, well, she is staying in a long time. And she gets slowed here, she gets a bomb. And the bomb doesn't actually work because of the shield. That's a shame. So Zilean would not work at all against Morgana then, if you can actually block the bomb explosion with the black shield. Thought you would only be able to prevent the bomb being put on you, like all of the other skills. If you have Sivers or Nocturne for that matter, Spell Shield or Shroud of Darkness. If you use those, then you can only prevent the placement of the bomb, not the actual explosion, because it's too easy to yeah, it's too easy to predict when the bomb is going to explode. Basically, you will always hit, but apparently the spell shield from Morgana, the black shield, I'm sorry, the black shield from Morgana actually does work in that way. So we are going to try to get 1 kill and then go Baron. And yeah, it doesn't really matter too much who it is. We would prefer it to be Morgana because she is the strongest. And yeah, instead we're just going to attack all of them. Or attack the Baron and hope that it's not a problem. They won't come in. And yeah, so getting Cannon here so that he couldn't steal Baron. And Cannon uses his whatever it's called, the hourglass, but it really doesn't do enough. I mean, It's not like he can get out of that. And the ultimate really didn't do that much damage. So 5v4 here now at the turret, and we do have Baron. But they do have a lot of very annoying abilities, especially the poke and the snare, followed by something like the taunt from Rammus. That would be very painful, so we cannot just push in and kill them. But we are going to try to do some damage. And we are at least going to be able to well, to get all these minions pretty quickly before our minions show up. And we decide, well, this isn't going anywhere. So one is going top, one is going bottom, and 3 will stay here. But it is very risky to push in, but we can hold off 3v4, or well, they can only hold the 3 of us off by being with 4 champions. Especially with Graves there. Graves is currently 7-1. And yeah, we do a lot of damage here. I do die, but that's okay. And there comes Nocturne. And together with Graves, we should be doing a whole lot of damage. And they do a lot of damage, but yeah, unfortunately we do get killed. So I guess that's the price you pay for not focusing the champions. Yeah, Garen just coming in to do his damage to the bunch, and yeah, apparently just getting a kill and just walking out against 3 champions. Huh. So basically the same that they were doing. Only, well, they needed 4 against 3, and here it was 1 versus 3. So Garen really ridiculously strong at this moment. Not sure what he's building. So there you can see he has a Warmox armor. He has an Atmos Impaler to do the extra damage, extra attack speed from the Yomu's Ghost Blade. And all in all, doing some nice damage while still being very tanky. Hang on, this is not working. Let me do it like this. So Nocturne, yeah, not joining the fight here. Oh, he's going for Dragon, that's cool. And we have some lag issues, well, some frame rate issues, I should say. Not actually lag, this is definitely my computer. But we are back. So Nocturne getting a blue? Not actually sure. Maybe I'm getting it? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Sonowit blue's good. Although Sonowit blue in the start of the game is way better than Sonowit blue in the late game. But it does give me maximum cooldown reduction, and it does give me the amount of mana I would need. And I am going to die here. No. Fudge Fiend is going to die here, but oh, our Garen actually died there. That's a shame. And am I actually going anywhere? Yeah, I'm still going to die. The ultimate from Zilean really doesn't do anything on the support. And we do lose the oracles that I just bought. And yeah, at this point it is 22-17. And yeah, 22-17 only due to the last 2 team fights, because before then we were like 10 kills ahead, something like that. But we're still 5 ahead, which is cool, and we have some extra dragons. Well, we have old dragons, and we have an extra baron, so we're not really worried that we're going to lose at this point. But we still might lose. I mean, they can push turret quite easily, as you can see. But Nocturne doesn't want that to happen. Nocturne apparently deciding, well, I want to kill this dude, and I'm going to get this dude as a bonus. And yeah, the build on Rammus is not really good enough to be tank. And Alistar also has kind of a crappy build. Has 1 gold item, even though he's supposed to be the support. So he doesn't have any gold compared to what the rest of us have. And yeah, is Nocturne actually going to catch up with him? Because it would be nice to have the oracles, but no. He is just running out of that. So Nocturne moving on to the middle turret and now has Banshee's Veil. Meaning that it's so much harder for Morgana to actually stun him or kill him. And I'm afraid my hard disk is full at this moment. I have no idea. I checked the hard disk space before this and I did have plenty, but having frame rate issues again, that normally tells me that I'm out of hard disk space, but I should have. I had about 150 gigabytes free. And that should be plenty for a 45-minute game. So we lose Zillion here because of a disconnect. Oh, come on. But we are still getting a 1-for-1 trade, it seems. Yeah. 2-for-1 maybe. No, I think it's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Oh, come on, frame rate. So, yeah, 2 against 1. Yeah, the 2 really ridiculous characters on our team versus Rammus. That's not really fair. So Nocturne's once again at red. And this is getting ridiculous, this frame rate. And yeah, they do kill the Alistar, who's doing so badly this game. I mean, he's 1 and 8, so he actually got a kill there, and that means that he's now worth 300 again. Well, not anymore, but he does give a lot of gold again, because he used to be worth 20 gold, and now he's worth 300 gold. Well, then the next skill he's going to be worth like 250 something. Something like that. So basically, killing him now gives us gold again, and that is a good thing. So we are going to get this turret, I'm assuming. Oh, that was just a ping for a CV. And we are going for another Baron here. So Garen just distracting the enemy by being in the top lane. But not bottom lane, sorry, but not actually staying there to fight. Just showing himself once and then going back, so that we actually have at least one of them here, while we get Baron. And for the same reason I was here, because I don't do any damage. I can add some damage to the team composition, but I cannot do actual damage. We didn't really need my help, so having 2 of us in lane makes them think that the rest is just gone home to heal up. And yeah, it's kind of yeah, if they haven't warded it properly, then they don't know we're doing Baron at that moment. So we do get another dragon here, which is excellent. That's like number 5 and 2 Barons. So we are way ahead here. Anyway, Nocturne has gone home. So yeah, all of us have ultimate up, and so I wonder what the next team fight will bring, because with 5 ultimates we should have a pretty good team fight. So Garen apparently completing his build here. There you can see it. At 9, 2 and 7, yeah, I would say that you get enough gold intake to complete your build. And red buff at least is gone on the enemy team. Nocturne waiting a little bit to attack. And a little late on the actual on the shield. Didn't actually block the trap. But we might still win this fight because of the well, the Garen mainly. But no, Garen gets killed as well. And it's 2 for 2. And we are going to attack this turret now. Because basically that's the only thing we can do. So I actually get the last hit on that. That was definitely not intended. I just wanted the assist. Because that is all you need as a support. You don't want the kills, because then you're worth money when they kill you. And yeah, that was really not the point. Anyway, now it's no longer a problem, because we're easily going to win now. It's 35 to 21. We basically messed around a little bit and got killed a lot of times there. Well, the 2 team fights that we lost. And yeah, now that we kind of focused again, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, we have 2 inhibitors, and we have a lot more minions than they do. We have a lot more gold, at least. Yeah, as you can see, we have more minions than they do, so that is good. And then we have like 5 dragons and 2 barons. And we have a lot more turrets killed. They have 4, and we have 6, I think. No, hang on, 6, 8, and nothing here. No, so we have 8. And it might not look like a lot, but that is a huge amount. Come on, ultimate! Yeah, the ultimate does work this time. And Nocturne should... yeah, I wanted to say it should just attack, but that wouldn't have worked either. It was nicely played from the enemy. They just used all of their stuns and everything basically on Nocturne to kill him. So now they're going to die anyway. Because now they have virtually nothing to battle this this Garen. So he can either just run out like he's doing, or he can just kill them. But yeah, for killing all of them, he probably needs some backup. And yeah, I do have an ultimate up, so that's good. That would be all the backup he needs to kill some guys. Yeah, this guy isn't going anywhere. He thinks he has a chance of getting away, but really, He should have ran away the moment he saw Garen. And yeah, I disabled the ultimate from Morgana, and because of that, Garen is getting all of the damage done. With Graves, by the way. Graves is doing a ton of damage here. And yeah, they're going after Alistar, but that really isn't a good target. Because he's... yeah, we can kill him at any point, it doesn't matter. So we're just going to kill the inhibitor. That means 3 inhibitors down, and we're 4 versus 1 here. Versus 2 actually. Alistar's there as well. But anyway, yeah, you can see how quickly they just completely die. And there we go. Actually get another kill. Wow. So that's the game. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed.